Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dion, and I'm bringing you another VSG recipe video. This time I am doing the bacon ranch chicken tenders that are coated with pork rinds. Now, the ingredients that I'm using are just pretty much what I like to have on them. This is more of a technique video than it is a recipe video, I guess. You can use whatever seasonings you want. So I'm using some grated Parmesan cheese, pepper, garlic powder, some bacon bits, of course, and a package of ranch dressing along with some plain fried pork skins. Um, Now I'm just putting the pork skins into my Ninja kind of food processor and blending these up. I think I used probably about 3 or so ounces of the pork skins. And I just gave those a quick blend.
Like a river, you are flowing to the bottom of the bottle called your home. It is cold, it is cold, it is cold, but in the end, you're always all alone, condemned forever to roam. You were following in their footsteps. It's getting slipperier.
Now the reason I'm using just multiple batches is because the food processor is kind of small, so I had to break it down into a few different batches. Here I'm just going to grind up the rest of the seasonings in the last batch of the pork rind. So I'm using a packet of the ranch, probably about 2 tablespoons of the bacon bits, about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of the garlic powder, about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, and about a teaspoon of the black pepper. And I'm just going to blend that up again and add it to the rest of my chicken coating. Now this is the boneless and skinless chicken breast that I used. I only did about 2 breasts because that lasts me for quite a little bit. So I just kind of break down my chicken a little bit at a time depending on how I'm going to use it. Now I did marinate these for about 3 hours, and again, just marinate it however you want. I used some sriracha, some tapatio hot sauce, and a little bit of soy sauce to give that kind of a additional spicy flavor in that chicken. And just really, really simple. Just throw that chicken into the breading, shake it around a little bit, really pat it in there to get that coating to stick to your chicken. And what I'm using is, you can use any kind of a broiler rack. I have one of those as well, but this time I'm using a non-stick copper kind of a baking basket. It pretty much allows the air to kind of circulate around the chicken and kind of gives a kind of an air fryer effect to your chicken. And it is completely non-stick, so you don't want to add any cooking spray to this pan at all. You can mess up the coating on it. And I just kind of toss them right on in there. Now I'm just adding a little bit of extra coating on top, just to give it that extra crunch. This is optional, you don't have to, but I highly recommend it. I mean, how can you really go wrong with extra pork rinds on there? All right, so I just threw it in the oven, 350 degrees for about 25 minutes, or depending on how thick your chicken is, just until it is done. And this is what it looks like, fully cooked. Chicken did get a nice kind of a brown coating on it, and it came out pretty good. The first batch I made, I used kind of a a spiced pork rind. This one just used regular pork rinds, and it came out perfectly. I was really pleased the way they ended up tasting. And this is the final product. As you can see, the chicken is very juicy and moist, and the coating is extra, extra crispy and really, really good.
a song again, and for the weary traveler, this just might be the end. Oh, this just might be
All right,
the
pretty easy, pretty simple recipe. It's just all about the technique. You can add whatever spices you like to it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave any comments at the bottom or follow me on Instagram under VSGD. And if you have anything else for me, any other recipes you want to see, just shoot me a message. But until the next time.